It's a thin line between love and hate. Lessons been learned, right? Been through the motherfucking ringer, but right now, ain't no drama. Ain't no drama, right? It's like whatever was in the pit of your stomach, whatever was in the pit of your stomach, it came up, it came out, you feel better. It was a lot of negative energy that you had absorbed and it wasn't connected to any divine energy. So it's like you had to hand it away. You had to give it back to whoever it was that sent it to you, right? That's some return to sender shit for your ass. Now it's time for you to take action because whether you know it about, whether you know about it, it's something about Rain. Rain Down on Me by SWV. Rain Levert. Rain Keith Sweat. Rain New Edition. Shit. Errors. What was your favorite music, right? Sit with your favorite music. It brings about some sort of peace. It brings about some sort of peace. You're supposed to be turning the page, navigating through your soul's mission. It's a shift in your struggles and in your manipulative behavior that you embraced. Because the reality is, you started that shit back up again. It was free. It was free for all. Personally with you, you had adapted to some low vibing energy, whoever this message is for. And whenever you get this message, it's going to be right for you. Dang, dang, you had to reconsider your soul's mission because I'm hearing, with it being a part of your soul's mission, it's like you had to grow up super fast in the spirit. You probably had to grow up super fast when you was a youngin too, Now, really and truly, even though it was already some compiled evidence of who you should fuck with, who you shouldn't fuck with, what you should and shouldn't do, and when you was supposed to bite your tongue, a lot of shit been shown to you. It's been spiritual lessons everywhere. So it's something new. It's something new to do. It's something new to do. It's time to make a different type of move. It's about your thoughts too. You got to change those. It's something about what it is that's already been achieved, and that's some truth. You know, you safe. You safe. You safe. It's been some deliberate consequences in your world, is what I'm hearing. But it's also been some repetitive movements by people who you felt as though wasn't gonna change, but just because they move the same, you feel like they move the same out here on this matrix. You don't know how they've been dealt with or what they've dealt with in the spirit. Your G's want you to know about what it is that you deserve. And it's not anything that has to do with you conforming to this new world, you know. It's about you conforming to your new spiritual walk though. What's your daily rituals? Did you know you was detoxing and didn't even know it? Somebody thought they may have had a virus or some shit, or because they wasn't eating, is what I'm hearing. Somebody ain't eating out here neither, meaning finance is funny, money funny than a motherfucker, but your G's still patting you on the back. Do you feel it? Look back is what the G's is saying. What's that? Detachments. For real, what's that? The old you. It's a lot that's been strengthened within you, and you shouldn't have to look back. And when you feel like you adapting to the same bullshit, and I ain't talking about you know what it is that you adapting to now, because you should feel courageous. The G said you a G, you courageous. Think about that. But Don't revisit no fucked off ass energy. Your mindset changed, and it's a lot you got to remember that, you know, that was a long line of missed opportunities because of what it was that you was attached to. It's like a desperation energy that has long ago passed, and it's a, it is a higher purpose that you recognize and analyze and realizing. I'm hearing for real, for real. You ain't scared of shit, you know, but it's something about your character that's counting right now in the eyes of the divine. You open, big heart. It's a lot that your heart then went through. Is what I'm hearing. Take that how it resonates. I just saw 5:55 on the clock. It's time for you to teach. Somebody feel like they've been teaching you a lesson though, but it's something that's about to happen. It's a noticeable change within you. Yeah, with that 5:55, I saw your mind right. You could have been fickle for a minute, but that was because your angels was dealing with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And what it was that you wanted in life changed. Had to focus on something different, readjust your lifestyle too. Is what I'm hearing. What is it? What is it that you wasn't able to digest too when you felt like your eating habits was changing? It was a transition you was going through. You know that you had control over your appetite, right? That's what the Jesus saying. That's a skill in itself, not to feel like you hungry and you haven't even eaten. You haven't even had a meal plan for the day or the next couple days after that. It was an intention that you was revisiting, is what the Jesus saying. And you know, a fast helps you to eliminate any toxins. That could be relationships too, or when you recognize and analyze and realizing the toxicity within you. Now, see, that's a bell ringing right there. Something that the G's want you to read carefully within yourself. You know, what are you supportive of? That you aren't supposed to be supportive of. Make sure you ain't counting yourself in when it comes to some bullshit because you can't be flexible with that. It's been a major change in your life and it's spiritual. And your angels said you already acknowledged it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already acknowledged it. And you got your angels, your spiritual team, your ancestors who didn't help you sharpen your vision because that's key. You know, you instinctive when it comes to this matrix, but now it's time for you to focus on these incoming messages. You know, your intuition, trust it, especially when it comes to those important relationships in your life. Keep it absolutely gangster with yourself so you can keep it 1,000 with everybody else around this motherfucker. Redirection. Mm. Balance and been neglected a little bit, right? Habits, detoxifying yourself, your equilibrium, you recognizing what situations should go, what people should go, what it is that you should address that's important. You know, it's a divine timing. Excuse me for everything. And I feel like somebody is very powerful physically. Yeah. You've been tending to yourself very well, is what the Jesus saying. And they can respect it, but what you can't compromise with is being halfway with the progress you've made spiritually because you thrive and you flourishing. You hear me? It's an angel that's been given to you. Yeah, it's an angel that's been given to you, who I feel like I just heard Olive and Bluto. I just heard Olive and Bluto. It's a lesson there, right? Popeye, Olive, Bluto. A favor for a favor. Mm-hmm. You know, Bluto was a motherfucking. That's some advice there, is what I'm hearing. That's already been, you know, recently provided to you. Could have been a download. I'm hearing somebody about to put on a cape. This person can be thought of as a Mac. Pause though for a minute. You hear me? Pause for a minute. A lot of people be capping about this person. For real. A lot of people be capping about this person. That's what the Jesus saying. Hold on. Yeah. Your angel said it's like every night they be trying to communicate with you. Every night. It could be when you drifting off. That's when you really rooted in some positive energy. When you still, that's when they be trying to warn you and trying to let you know what it is that you need to do, about the guidance that they telling you about. And these warnings can be about blessings too. They want you to pay attention. It's a pattern with you that has been broken, but it's recognized, analyzed, and realized in someone else. Is what the Jesus said. But hmm, someone wants to affect your day in a major way. Yeah. Look, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody wants to affect your day in a major way. That being the first card out is just like something else, because I'm hearing this is like synchronicity for you. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing when I look at that. Cause look at you right there. Look at you, looking for it. Sometimes I hear, don't go looking for it, or you can find it. You couldn't. I'm hearing you're not physically looking for something, but you are walking up on your destiny. Everything gonna turn out just how it's supposed to be. It should be obvious, right? Who's that peeping in my windows? Pile. Nobody now. It could feel like a coincidence, right? But that 10, recognize, analyze, and realize that 10 is a stage of completion. That's like a spiritual ladder as well. And that's karma at its finest. What you're about to experience. It's a divine, co creative partnership, a connection of dots too, because it could have been puzzling, right? When you was going to receive, what's at the bottom? When you was going to receive some justice. Mm, mm. Look at that 8. Look at that 8. This could be about your job. This could be about love. This could be about career. This could be about money. It's abundance, period, though. You know? And when I look at that, it's like you having to tame yourself, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the old you. The old you. Because that 8 and that 10, that's just you skipping. Because it's what you had to endure. So you went the distance already. You had to endure a lot. And I'm feeling like you felt like you was caged up because it's like you had to shoo everybody away. Like enough was enough. Adapting. Adapting. Listen, divine timing again. It's like what you had to endure when I'm looking at this at the bottom, y'all. In these connections. The growth, though, too. The growth I'm hearing. The growth. Somebody here could be growing because it's some sort of spiritual growth. And you have somebody who is with you in the spirit. You hear me? In 5D. But you know what I heard? This is somebody, ooh, it came right back out. This is somebody who you are supposed to be physically around. Intuition. And that too just tells me that it's a wealth of knowledge that y'all know about one another in the spirit. In the spirit. Ooh. Guess y'all both watch one another in the spirit. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. But guess what? Y'all never knew one another physically. Mm-mm. It's been so fucking much illusions casted so y'all wouldn't cross paths. But y'all already met. Y'all already met. You hear me? So when I said something earlier about teaching, I was thinking what it was that you could trust when it comes to justice, when it comes to the shoe being on the other foot too, and when it comes to your growth was seen and it's seen by your angels. No more illusions. The mysteries have been unraveled for somebody else too. Yeah. Ah, my goodness. So, mm, mm, mm. Spirit got a big idea, especially when it comes to your focus. You're supposed to focus on your strengths. You know who you are now. Within this fortune, I'm hearing though. Oh, within this fortune, what's being illuminated today is such a big, big, big change in your perspective because what was purposely hidden, you under dig me? What was purposely hidden, it was supposed to, had you hidden, is what I'm hearing, and cast aside. So you wouldn't cross paths with the one that your higher self so adores. See your higher self looking over your shoulder. You know why? Your higher self looking over your shoulder and guiding you. The opportunity for you to dream big and never doubt your intuition, High Priestess, because the mystery has unraveled. It's now.